Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently saw Knives Out. This film was in cinemas, but I didn't have a chance to see it. And it has one of my favorite actresses in it, which would be Jamie Lynn Sigler. And she plays the wife of one of the main characters involved in this whole tawdry, terrible suicide. Well, they've all ruled it a suicide. And of course, you have this investigator, Mr. Blanc, who's played absolutely deliciously by Daniel Craig, and he sports a southern drawl, which is really quite interesting. And I really enjoyed that immensely because I thought, oh, he's from Kentucky. As I love that accent. I like the accent from South Carolina and way down in the deep South better than I do in Kentucky. Although I do enjoy a Southern accent just because I have a little bit of one myself. I'm going to be biased. Only when I get really sleepy, then it'll come out. But anyways, it's a story that is very intriguing. It has many moving parts. It's part Clue mixed in with Agatha Christie and a little bit of, say, your typical mystery suspense, to be honest. I didn't really know what the plot was going to be. I just knew it was a mystery film, and I love mystery films or whodunits. I love them. I've always been a big Sherlock fan, and I adore Agatha Christie. I really didn't get into Agatha until later on in life. I mean, I knew who Poirot was, but I just absolutely love Poirot. He's one of my favorite detectives, other than a few others I can name off the top of my head, like Nancy Drew and Sherlock, of course. Duh. Of course, you need to include Sherlock in this list. And let's see, Veronica Mars would be a part of that. Not really sure what else I can say about Knives Out other than it's a perfect film. Honestly, this is a perfect film. It doesn't really fall into a lot of cliches. It's one of those thinking people films that will keep you guessing. I had my ideas. I thought, yeah, I had a bit of a deduction as to who was really responsible and why. And there's actually one part that you have to pause in order to get it, or because if you don't, Jane's expression, the wife, it sort of gives it away in a sense, but it goes by so quickly that you think, oh, when you pause it, everything will dawn. You think, ah, of course. I mean, I thought I knew it because I called it. My friend said, "How did you?" I'm like, yeah, remember from? I was like, oh yeah. So they're just little pieces that interlock and interweave, and it's just so fascinating. And it's just a terrific movie. I highly recommend it if you're into mystery films. If you want to learn how to write a good mystery, this is the one you need to watch, other than Murder on the Orient Express, because that's standard, or anything that features Sherlock, whether it be Basil Rathbone or Benedict Cumberbatch. Either or. I like both exceedingly well. I prefer the original, but I do love Mr. Cumberbatch's take on the titular detective. I don't know what else to say about Knives Out other than it's a great movie. It really is. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. 5 stars. I can't give it any higher than that. So if you're looking for a good movie that'll keep your mind engaged and wondering who was really the mastermind behind everything that took place, then look no further, because you're in for a real treat. Then, until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.